What's up, everyone? Today we are going to look at some of the craziest, most powerful, and frankly terrifying tiny animals on the entire planet. And I'm not kidding when I say these things are tiny. Some of them are smaller than your thumbnail, some are even microscopic. But don't let their size fool you. Every single one of them has a superpower that could literally wreck you, or at the very least, completely blow your mind. We're talking about animals that can survive the vacuum of space, punch with the force of a bullet, even live forever. This is not a drill. These creatures are real, and they are living among us right now. I went out and did a ton of research, and I've put together a list of the top 10 most unbelievably powerful tiny animals. This is 10 tiny animals that could wreck you. Alright, kicking off our list is an animal that is so tough, it's basically a real-life superhero. This is the tardigrade, also known as a water bear, and it's microscopic. You could fit thousands of them on a pinhead. But here's the insane part. Scientists have tried everything to destroy these things, and they just, die. They've been boiled at over 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and they were fine. They've been frozen to almost absolute zero, and they survived. They've even been blasted with thousands of times more radiation than a human could handle, and it didn't even faze them. But it gets even crazier than that. Scientists literally launched these tiny guys into the vacuum of space. Space! With no air, no protection, no... Next up, we have an animal that sounds like it's straight out of a video game. This is the pistol shrimp. It's only about 1 inch long or 2 inches long, but it has one of the most insane weapons in the entire animal kingdom. Look at its claws. One of them is huge, way bigger than the other one. And it's not for show. This shrimp can snap that giant claw shut so fast, it creates a bubble in the water. But this isn't just any bubble. This is a cavitation bubble that travels at over 60 miles per hour. When it collapses, it creates a shock wave that is absolutely devastating. The sound from that tiny bubble collapsing can reach 218 decibels. To put that in perspective, a jet engine is only about 140 decibels. This sound is loud enough to stun any small fish, or even kill a crab that gets in its way. But here's the most mind-blowing part. For a split second, the collapsing bubble generates a flash of light and reaches a temperature of over 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That is almost as hot as the surface of the sun. This tiny, 2-inch shrimp literally creates a star in the ocean to hunt its prey. If you thought the pistol shrimp was crazy, get ready for its cousin, the mantis shrimp. The mantis shrimp has 2 club-like appendages that it uses to hunt, and it can throw a punch faster than a .22 caliber bullet. I'm not exaggerating. Its punch accelerates so quickly that the water around it literally boils in a process called supercavitation, creating another one of those destructive bubbles just like the pistol shrimp. This punch is so powerful it can shatter crab shells, snail shells, and even aquarium glass. People who have tried to keep these in home aquariums have literally had their tanks broken by this tiny shrimp. The force of its punch is over 1,500 newtons, which is insane for an animal that's only a few inches long. But on top of having the world's strongest punch, it also has the most complex eyes in the animal kingdom. Humans have 3 types of color-receptive cones in their eyes. The mantis shrimp has 16. It can see colors that we can't even imagine, including polarized light. It's a tiny, rainbow-colored death machine with super vision. How insane is that? Okay, for our next animal, we're talking about pure, raw strength. The strongest animal in the world, relative to its size, is this guy, the dung beetle. A specific species, the Onthophagus taurus, can pull 1,141 times its own body weight. That is the equivalent of an average human pulling 6 double-decker buses full of people. They use this strength to fight rivals, feed, lay eggs, and they clean up pastures, fertilize soil, and control flies. The world's strongest weightlifter is also an unsung ecosystem hero. This next animal might not have super strength or a plasma gun, but it might be the most important animal on this entire list. Honeybees are master pollinators. Scientists estimate 1 out of every 3 bites of food depends on pollinators like bees. Meet the golden poison frog. It's bright, beautiful, only about 2 inches long, widely considered the most poisonous animal on Earth. A single frog carries enough poison in its skin to kill 10 grown men. There is no antidote. The poison is a batrachotoxin. It blocks nerve impulses, causing paralysis and heart failure. Indigenous people have used it for blowgun darts, hence poison dart frog. The Jaragua dwarf gecko can curl up comfortably on a dime. Leafcutter ants carry 50x their weight and farm fungus in underground cities with millions of workers. The immortal jellyfish can revert to a polyp and restart its life cycle, potentially forever. It can still be eaten, but it will never die of old age. From the indestructible tardigrade to the immortal jellyfish, these creatures prove size means nothing. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Let me know in the comments which tiny animal blew your mind the most.